Basils starting off strong. Excuse me for struggling to get into the game there. I didn't have a code yet. But first round, we caught the last kill of it. You said who is this? Basils and
Nocturne. This is
Nocturne. All right. I mean, I've heard some things about Nocturne. Skrill's team, correct? And they played the last season of VRML. I'd say that their roster's gotten stronger, especially I've seen Carson and Waffle get picked up. Decent players. Might still need a little bit of training, but they've got good potential going into this tournament in specific.
Plant is going to go through, and it's a good push from the side of Nocturne to take control, but the post-plant hold is just way too strong, and Basils able to play the retake.
8Basils, they've been around for a hot minute. They had a brief disbanding, I guess you could say, after one of the more recent VRML seasons, but I guess they're having a redemption arc with some roster changes for this new season of Crest League. Season 2, actually. It's been how many tournaments in Season 1? I couldn't even recall, but going into Season 2, there's going to be a lot of new opportunities to stack up some Crest League points. The decay system has been changed, meaning it's a lot harder to stack and pad your stats in the leaderboard and stay in the top 10. Unless you're Acer, I guess, maybe. But these new teams coming in, these new rosters are going to have a lot of opportunities to build up Crest League points, and starting this early in the season is going to be very, very important. Getting off to a good lead, we'll see if 8Basils can have, you know, maybe some beginner's luck here in the new season, or if it's going to be a complete shutout as they push on to the A site.
Oh, just Vero is just hiding inside that smoke. It's gonna fall, and Owen falls to Vero, and it's just down to Carson into a 1v2. Carson is a really good player, and just a minute left. Get on the clock.
Oh, he's got timing.
But misses the shot. Can't force it to a 1v1, and now Vero is just gonna back off and let Blue Fortress do the work. They know where Carson's at, and it's just gonna be a game of peeking, swing or be swung. That's what Carson needs to do.
Yeah, Carson's kicking himself for this. It's not looking good for him.
He's out and just swinging around the forklift, but it's not enough. Blue Force gonna pick up 8Basils' third.
Round starting.
Carson.
I'm wondering if
oh
they
man,
just followed through.
Missing the free shot onto the player towards forklift. I mean, if he picks up that one kill, he converts it into a 1v1. He was already low health, meaning if he gets that free kill, he can play noise, he can play time, and maybe sneak up on the second player and actually have a chance at winning the 1v2. But as soon as that shot gets whiffed and the defending player backs off, I mean, Carson's got nothing going for him there. And we'll see what they've got going for them as they push on to the B site. B artifact. Not a push just yet. Patience.
A lot of smokes on that side of B. And now they're going to try to push. Grill finds Elite. It will take them down. They're able to get the scanner for the plan, but Goative is able to find one. Carson extends out and is able to hold on just for a while. 3 versus 3. Carson swinging out. Kirby Dog with the one hand takes out Carson, and it's just down to Waffle in a 1v3. Kirby Dog from the rat spot cleans it up.
Wow. The team flash into the coordinated double peek there. I mean, 8Basils, a little bit rusty, but that rust is coming off quick. 4 rounds in, and it's 4 rounds for 8Basils. Will they make this a clean sweep, or does Nocturne have something to say in return? It's a bit of a conversation, a back and forth. You gotta feel these teams out. Kirby Dog's got an interesting angle here. Pointing out there is a forklift on the other side of this angle that you can also get a tiny pixel on, but it's not as often used. It's usually used when watching the lure.
Able to find that first pick, and now the mid has been sorted out. Waffle's able to cross through, but Elite is there waiting for a little bit of an audio cue. And now Kirby Dog spots it off, barely able to take down Owen, just down to Bronzo, and Waffle into another 2v4. Waffle does have the scanner, and
oh, what a flash!
His scan, flash is there. Blue 4 in the corner goes down. And now the plant gonna go and the scan is gonna start.
Oh, what timing. Oh, what timing. Elite. Perfect 2 headshots to clean up the round. I mean, the idea there to throw the flash from Blue 4 on the site, it gets Bronto to pre-fire, it gets him scared, and it makes him reveal his position, but unable to convert the fight. Blue 4 taking his first death, almost around for Nocturne. They're just coming so close. They're bringing down all the way to these 2v2s, that just like that last round, and just not getting the conversion. The timing is not on their side. Maybe it's a gunfight issue, but we'd have to see a few more rounds to see if they're just not warmed up or if this is just a masterclass by 8 Basils.
Looks like a full commit towards the site. So it is able to find that first blood. Blue 4 able to pick a find on this one as well. And just this overall push, like every time that Nocturne has tried to push like sub to the site, they're always gonna get stopped. Owen find 2 before going down.
Okay.
And Owen actually
yeah, it's Bronto to go down
alongside, but Kirby Dog is just right there. He's gonna commit with double guns and is unable to find a kill. And now I think 8 Basils are just gonna play this cocky.
It's
and
Owen's turn.
Owen has to back up.
Carson was in the same situation just a few rounds ago. If you can believe it, 3 rounds ago. I know, they go by quick. Now it's Owen's turn. If he can isolate a 1v1 by surprising one of these players, yes, he may be low, but he can use time and sound on his side. Scanner is down in 90. Difficult position to retrieve because of how open it is, but there is a forklift in the front of the B site that he could position himself off of here. But he's going to opt to take it slow, rotate through mid, go up the stairs, and figure out and just scan out what opponents he can.
If you do this, you don't have enough time. You
just don't.
Like, post the moment you get up those stairs. You have at most 20 seconds to play on this.
You have a few different resources. Yeah.
That's if you could find elite in the rat spot.
Yeah.
You have Vail, who's gonna try and play on audio cue, play on elite's positioning.
Oh, this one's over.
Now the audio cues from Owen's there, and now here comes the swing from Vail.
A good attempt. A good attempt towards the end from Owen, but you only have a few resources. Your health, your time, and your utility, including your gun skill. And some of those things just weren't there for him. The health was not there. The time was not there. So half of his options depleted, the other half slowly fading away from him. Just not a good situation to be in for the clutch. Maybe if he had the health, he could have been a bit more aggressive, but we're going to see an aggressive push on the other side. 8 Basils trying to play heavy towards mid against the push from Nocturne here. We'll see how Nocturne manages to get this to work. It's a very interesting play.
Bunker. Kirby finds one.
Oh, it's a
And
slaughter.
Blue 4 is there for the support. Here comes Kirby.
It's a slaughter.
Blue 4 takes it again. And just Blue 4 with that 3P coded from behind. And Elite to take that kill away.
You know, both teams.
Yeah. I think that was just a YOLO moment.
Both teams playing very aggressive mid there. I mean,
they fought from Nocturne tried to fight from mid.
I mean, it's not uncommon. You need to take your time when you do it, though. You need to send somebody in the back, set somebody to work their way up, use util to block the angles, because there were 3 players stacked on the Rayab spawn stairs, 8 Basils there, and they were just waiting to have a field day in mid while they waited for all the utility on B. And when there's no util coming B, no signs of them anywhere but mid, everyone just stacks up there, and it is a killing spree for Blue 4. And it looks like they're going to be thirsting for more. Kirby Dog pushing up real far, but he gets punished for it.
Elite encoded, find a pick of their own, and just again, Owen left for the clutch play to help find her first round, but Blue 4 to close it out again, and it is match point.
Yeah.
For 8 Basils.
Miru, it's a very unforgiving map, especially if you're good on one side of it. Usually, we see teams shine on one side of it, but right now it's there might not be an opportunity for a second side. We might be done on this pistol round. Nocturne, they really, really need to make something work. And now that they're on the defense, they're on the Rayab side, they might be able to get something to work. They know that 8 Basils is aggressive, and they're waiting for this fast push.
Coded pushes up. Oh, but Waffle stops it. Skrills able to find another one as well. And maybe it's the time that Nocturne comes to life. But Kirby Dog with the Waller in hand, able to find Waffle. Blue 4 finding Owen. The knife attempt from Carson in the smoke, unsuccessful. And a 5v2 turned 2v2.
Too little, too late. Perfect prediction of the push from Nocturne. But they need to still win a 1v1. Skrill, can he get 4 in the round?
The HP advantage is there. The nade comes in. It's a little bit too far.
He knows. Blue 4 knows.
Skrill knows where he's at. And that is game.
1 kill.
An almost round win for Nocturne turns into a 9-0 sweep for 8 Basils.
Too little, too late.
First round.
Too little, too late is the idea coming from that game.